Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Applejack Field for tonight's matchup between the Brattleboro Colonels and the Burr Burton Bulldogs. It's a special night here at Applejack Field, and we are going to recognize the seniors in both programs. We are beginning with the seniors from Brattleboro, starting with team manager up here in the booth, Emmett Dews. Out on the field, we have senior midfielder number 4, Molly Patno. Number 12, senior defender, Kaylin Noble. And number 13, senior midfielder, Liz Day. Now we are going to introduce the Burr Burton seniors for their last game.
I'm surprised.
In the regular season, wearing their home uniforms. We ask that as we announce the seniors and their family, that the families come and join them at center field. First up, senior manager Aisha Navarrete. Number 2, senior Fiona McMahon. With her parents, Megan and Tom, siblings Michaela, Kelsey, Connor, and guest sibling Aggie. Number 4, Emma Putney. Joined by her parents, Margie and Andy, and brother Henry. Number 9.
Do you know one of these kids?
I coached a lot of these kids when they were in 7th and 8th grade, and then I stopped doing it because
Father Bob and brother Carson.
I can't remember why. I went to hang out with my son, I think.
Number 12, senior captain Olivia Watanabe. John Watanabe, Maureen Watanabe, and Sarah Garland. Number 14, Charlie Carthy.
How many do they have? 14 seniors? That's insane.
Mark and her brother Mark.
My dad is super cute.
Number 15, Jessica Graber.
Can you hear me?
Joined by parents Aaron and Tom, brothers Matt and Tom. Number 17, Ava Marshall. Joined by her mother, Julie Ring. Number 19, Lucy Senecal. Joined by her mother, Carla Vanderbilt. Number 20, Carrie Ann Campbell. Joined by her parents, Dina and Ryan, and brother Andrew. Number 22, Riley Christie. With her parents, Julie and Peter, sister Catherine, and Aunt Lizzie. Number 23, Sydney Goldfarb. With Steve, Shelley, and Jana Goldfarb. Number 25, Brianna Ming. With her parents, Karen and Chris. And last up, number 48, senior goalie, Cassie Pierce. With her parents, Johnson and Pierce.
Small team.
Brothers Jake, Tyler, and Joe. Aunt Tuesday, and grandfather Paul. On this evening, the Booster Club would like to take a special moment to thank the family for supporting these seniors through 4 years at Burr Burton and has provided chocolates and flowers in recognition. We now ask that everyone join us for the playing of our national anthem performed by the Burr Burton Chorus. We thank you for coming out today to support your team. We remind you to do so in a positive manner. And we appreciate the opportunity to play here at Applejack Field and remind you that your patronage of Chiefs Concession Stand helps make that possible. Thank you and enjoy the game.
Welcome, Vermont. Here we are live at Applejack Stadium in Manchester, Vermont. I'm Mary Lou Vosberg, and this is
Nancy Lewis from Manchester.
Coming from you live from a big game tonight, big rivalry, I think, isn't it, Nancy?
Big rivalry up Route 30 and 7. Brattleboro and BBA are both in the Marble Valley League, and they always fight for that title every year, so it's going to be an exciting competition.
Awesome. Brattleboro's coming in 8-3 strong. They still have 5 games left, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I talked to Coach before game. And Burr Burton, I'm not sure how many they have left. But we have a lot of seniors here tonight. 14 seniors for Burr Burton.
14 seniors. Wow.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. That's like a whole team plus 2 subs, right?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's terrific.
Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful night here after all the rain we've had, so we got lucky on this one. It's senior night here at Applejack Field, and I'm pretty excited to see these teams play.
Yeah, I want to say thank you again to the parents for coming out and supporting. It's so nice to, have the parents and the sisters and the brothers and the grandfather, and it's always a special night when it's parents' night. So
tremendous to have that support at all times. Kids don't often realize how much their parents and friends and family, teachers do for them. Mm-hmm. But it's a great night, and a lot of people in the stands, looks like, from here. Sunny night.
Absolutely. So Brattleboro's taking the field. Looks like the center is number 24, Tobin Lonergan. Brattleboro, Colonel. I've seen her play for the last 5 years under her father, actually in the rec league, and here in high school. I think she's a third year on this team, on the varsity team.
I spoke with her actually briefly before the game. She was helping me with names of some kids, and I just love that she's so tall.
Yeah,
Women
she's
don't
a
always
nice kid.
celebrate how tall they are, and I said, I hope you take the draw, and there she is. She said, yes, I do. So it's awesome. She's going to be going against in the draw tonight, Julia Filion, number 9. She is a senior midi. She'll be attending Boston College next year.
Go Eagles. So we have her stats. We have and Brattleboro has possession.
Number 12, Olivia
Wanabe, who is our captain.
with shot, denial,
Ground ball number 12 on Brattleboro, Caitlin Noble.
bringing up the right side of the field. I gotta put
Number 2, Olivia Romo, attack. She's an 11th grader out of Brattleboro.
shooting space, I believe the call
Yeah,
was.
shooting space. BDA.
Just at the 8.
Got our senior assistant captain, Cassie Pierce, in goal.
Drives in, takes a shot, and that's a goal. For number 2, Fiona McMahon.
No.
No, I'm sorry. I apologize. That was
Olivia
Olivia
Romo.
Romo. Wrong sheet. Sorry about that, people.
We're new here.
Yeah.
Those free shots on goal are always tough. I always sympathize with the goalie. They're like the free shots in basketball, and half the time they go in and half the time they don't.
Yeah.
So
Free positions are difficult, for sure. Lining up at the draw again.
possession Brattleboro.
Liz Day bringing it down. Liz is a captain going to AIC this next year for college. Working the ball around the backside of the cage. Good talk from defense. Playing very aggressively. Burr Burton is coming.
Okay, we have 2-0 Colonels.
Looking to set back up.
26.
Can't believe how beautiful it is here tonight. It's just unbelievable. The sun's still shining. That's
I got my
awesome.
sunblock.
Nice to even say that we might need some for this kind of weather finally.
Very true.
Up, goes up. I believe that was
Like the Colonels pick it up 2.
Burr Burton brings it down. Fiona McMahon with it.
Bring it around the cage. Going to set up a play.
Little drop ball, picks it back up.
Ava Marshall trailing.
Oh, pinches through 2 and 3 defenders, loses that ball. Burr Burton comes up with it. We have a momentary time here where the officials look like they're going to have a conversation. Burr Burton on the field. Looks like we're having a little conference with the Burr Burton coaches, with the officials. They're waving somebody on.
And time has stopped. Bringing on Athletic Director Dave Maselli for a little conference.
We're not sure what's going on. We're going to find out shortly here.
Is there a squirrel on the field? Did you see a squirrel on the field?
No.
No, I didn't either.
I've seen dogs on the field.
Just kidding. Yeah, my dog's been on the field. Every one of those.
Now, how many years have you coached, Nancy?
Well, I actually started coaching in Brattleboro, I think in 1999, and I coached there for a bunch of years. Then I moved up Route 30, and I coached the Equinox middle school team for about 5 years. And
awesome.
I still do a cameo appearance every once in a while.
Awesome.
How about
Great.
yourself? I know you played at Castleton.
I did. We're going to have to table that, I think, because we're getting back after it.
All right, great.
Resetting the draw now. Ready to get going. Still 2-1. And Brattleboro is up. Plenty of time left in the first half. Ball goes up. Nice grab.
By Tobin Loddington, number 24. Bringing it down.
Number 2, Olivia Romo coming down again. She likes to come down the right side. She likes to carry that ball down. Working from behind the cage. Looking for some movement from top.
So up top, number 13.
Got some screens being picked.
West Brattleboro. There's some cutters.
Ball is passed in. She drives. Switches hands. Goalie save. Number 23.
Bringing it up.
Sydney Goldfarb. Switching hands. Moving it to the middle.
Ball down. Julie Fillion with the ground ball.
Great passing game. Great connection down by Burr Burton.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly down in the ground ball.
Playing a long time together.
Coming around the cage. Nice pass. She looks inside. Nothing. Good defense. And a shot and a goal.
Stella Turner, number 8. We got a tie game, 2-2 at 20:05.
Some great defense being played by both teams. They're really struggling to get those cuts off and get inside, but still working it. Being patient is a big thing in lacrosse that none of us like to be when we're reading offense or defense.
Go to goal.
Sure.
But you're right, they are being patient, and it's paying off. We got the draw again.
I just love how tall number 24 Tobin is. Lonergan, love it. Love it. And she goes right up with it. This time she lost it. Number 13 coming up with it, Liz Day. She's a captain.
Tobin's dad is the coach of the Brattleboro team, and he is also tall.
Looking to dump it back inside. Pulls it back out to the top. Back and forth play. Back to Liz Day.
Again, being patient, waiting for the cutter. Oh.
Almost an interception.
Pays off keeping those sticks up on
Yeah. Oh.
There, we got a cutter in front. 8. Goes wide.
Ball goes out of bounds.
Colonels.
Whenever the ball goes out over the end line, the closest person to it after a shot receives the ball. For those of you who don't know women's lacrosse. I don't know.
A foul on the Bulldogs.
Number 2, Fiona McMahon.
Fiona's been an amazing defensive player for this ball team for the last 3 years. She's probably been playing since she's like 9 or 10, and it pays off.
That was an illegal screen. I think she's going to call that. That was an illegal screen, I believe, at the top. Yep, number 24 set a back screen. You cannot set a screen in the back. At 180 degrees to either side is what you can set illegal pick and girls across.
It can't be blind like basketball, right?
Correct.
Okay, we got number 2 bringing it up, Fiona McMahon. Nice deal, Fiona.
Another whistle on the body, I believe, right? She's just out. She's just on the 8, I believe. We can't see the markings from up here.
Free shot on goal.
We got 2 behind for Burr Burton. This could be the go-ahead goal. Takes a shot. Nice save by the goalie on the ground. Looking to get a clear here. She clears out to their go-to, Olivia Romo. Romo going to the middle of the field, lefty. Looks to the outside feeder.
Marshall.
Double coming from behind. A little too tight inside the body on that. Setting up a good double there. Got to give a little more space off the body. Anything safety oriented in girls lacrosse is the key thing. You can't be doing anything that can impact somebody's safety. Typically, when that happens, when there's a foul called, you must stand behind somebody 4 meters.
Big disadvantage.
Big disadvantage. But with this new self-start, thank you. I couldn't come up with a word. I love it.
It's new.
It's awesome. Well, they were doing it in field hockey as well first. And
for a couple of years, right?
Yep, for a couple of years. Looking inside.
Defended by 23. Sydney Gopar.
They're looking for Lonergan in the inside. She's nice and tall. Comes up either lefty or righty. Oh, we had a drive and a shot on the ground. Number 13. That would be Liz Day. It's 16:31 left in the half. And Brattleboro goes ahead 3-2.
Take the draw and to get in the middle. Again, it'll be captain number 24 for the Colonels. Tobin and Julian Fillion, number 9 for the Bulldogs. I like the Bulldogs switch out their center every once in a while. keeps, the other team guessing.
Yeah. That's a great grab.
13.
Off the draw by Day. She comes down the field.
Defended by Julian Fillion, number 9. Looks like Brattleboro's going to try to set up a play.
Everybody gets settled in. A lot of talking on the field. Bring it to the top again. Looking for cutters coming down from behind. Oh, looks to feed inside.
Ball down.
Oh, with a shot.
Over the top. Okay, Brattleboro's moving the ball around.
A lot of good defense down around that crease. Number 14 keeps checking in. McCarthy from B&B.
Shot wide by Tobin. Picked up by the Colonels.
Patience in the game of girls lacrosse. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's just so much patience on offense. You just got to keep working the defense, find those holes, find your way through, and then take advantage when you see it. Usually if it presents once, it'll present again. Looking to feed inside again. Got some sliding defenders.
8 meter.
Looks like we're all man on man.
Ball down. Puts up by 2.
Romo. Running it from the top again from Day. We're going to call shooting space, or is she going to call 3 seconds because there was both?
Timeout.
Oh, she's given a yellow card to number 2.
Fiona McMahon. I'm not exactly sure what that was for.
At 14:35.
But whatever it was must have been dangerous. So Fiona goes out for 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Play man down.
We're hopeful that at some point they're going to go to, if you're going to, a releasable card after a goal.
Oh,
Talking
yes.
about that as well. I was watching a college game not too long ago, and it with the restarts, and it's just so much faster now. And I can remember when there was no sidelines, there was no end lines, and it was as far as you could run to get the ball.
And actually, when I coached in Brattleboro, there were no sidelines in 1999.
When I played, and up until I coached, maybe in the 90s, same thing. And then they changed to a hard sideline. Makes life a lot easier. Coach Blake talking to her player on the side. Number 2 has to be in the box for her 2 minutes. She can't come out of it. She can get a drink.
Free shot and goal. Tobin does not release it. Brings it up top.
Playing really high on her up top, putting her under a lot of pressure. I can't get the words out. Putting her under a lot of pressure. Big swing.
Nice save by Cassie Pierce.
Nice save. Ball is out on the ground. Picked up by the Bulldogs. Transitioning down the field, ground ball, picked up again. Got defense hot on her. She's coming hard at cage.
Nice
looking to pass, and a shot.
Beautiful. 23 to 12.
Correct. That would be Sydney Goldstein to Olivia Watanabe. That was a nice transition. That was well fought. Coming up with that. Drawing the defenders, dumping the ball off. Nice transition down the field. That started with the goalie clear. I like to always say to my goalies that started with you because they had to get that ball out in order to release it up the field.
Absolutely. Goalies play offense. That is a 44th goal for Olivia. And Sydney Goldfarbs.
Got some movement
First
around.
assist for this year.
Moving some people around. Adding an extra defender. Putting 5 back instead of 4. Pulling somebody off the offensive end and putting them in the middle for B&B. Setting up the draw again.
Captain Tobin.
Coming up with it. There's
a push.
Yep.
Right on. Number 19. Picks up the ball.
Lucille Senecal came up with that ball. Number 17, Ava Marshall, wide open in the middle. They bring it behind the cage and settle it down. A lot of pressure behind. Sending a double to the ball. Drops the ball, got some contact there. Carrie-Ann Campbell will go to the 8 on a hash. She'll have a free 8-meter shot. She's got options. She's got 2 defenders, 3 defenders around her. Looking to set up or pass it. She's going to pass inside.
To Adair.
Looking to work it back around again. Campbell looking to go behind again with it. Grabner. Grabber. Sending doubles. Looks like they're sending doubles hard to the ball, looking to turn the ball over. That means somebody should be free. I don't believe they're running it back, or it doesn't look like
it. The penalty is over. McMahon's back on the field.
Sending a double.
We're even.
Still driving the cage. Looking, can't get anywhere. We're all even.
This is it off to 12. Olivia, team captain for VBA.
Looking to drive through. Shot misses.
Possession. Burr Burton.
Even Marshall picking that ball up, hustling to the end line to make sure she took advantage of that. Closest to the ball. Burr Burton looking for cutters, looking to work the ball around. Number 20 is driving, coming in through traffic, and she got clipped. That's Carrie-Ann Campbell getting aggressively inside. Brought it back.
Yeah, Carrie always has a nose for the goal. Aggressive.
Number 13, that's Day with the foul. We're going 4 meters behind on the 12. We have a direct shot. Got 3 players behind the cage. Drives in. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Nice save by the goalie. That's her 3rd save of the game. Ball's transitioning up the right side for the Colonels. Pulling it in through the midfield. Going through Day again. She comes down through the midfield, weaving through traffic. And she takes a shot. Yeah.
Picked up by the Colonels behind the cage. It's always imperative to have those girls hanging out there back there.
Yes, and knowing that she can release that shot, making sure, because if there's no one behind the cage when the shot is taken, the ball automatically goes to the goalie from the opposite team, and they get a clear. So you got to make sure that you balance out behind. Playing high up on Lonergan. Playing aggressive defense on her 2 other defenders sliding. Ball is on the ground, picks it up again. Looking to clear it. Jason's through.
13
goes to pass the ball inside. Nice save. Save by the goalie.
Tessie Pierce is going to Fairfield next year. Go Stags. Got to get one of those beach houses on the Sound when you go to Fairfield.
This is number
6.
Stella Turner's got some wheels.
Yeah, Alaire suffered an ACL a couple years ago.
Colonels comes
back on the field.
Sprinting up the field.
We got a double.
That's Spila coming up on the right side. She's been carrying the ball the whole way. Too much on contact on the body. We balance it out. Look for options. She did a nice job of bringing that ball down. She's going to come over and switch. Coming into play now is going to be Molly Patnode.
Ball down. Picked up by the Colonels.
Coming in through Romo again. She's looking to go lefty, passes it in. Big swing across. She weaves through traffic with a bounce shot. Number 13, Liz Day with that.
That was a nice play by the Colonels.
That was with 9 minutes left. That's Day's second tonight.
For this half. 4-3, Brattleboro Union High School.
Tight game. We got some substitutions going on. Grace Spila and Lucy Spila, sisters going on together. Oh, nope. I lied. Wrong team. Sorry about that. Hannah Dworkin and Audrey Anglem.
200 passmen that have really been productive for the Bulldogs.
Looking for the draw.
And Julia at the draw. Olivia Watanabe scoops this up. Has to fix her goggles. What's up with that?
Passes it off.
Julia.
Swings the ball. Nice passing pattern. Passing it back in through the middle. On the body. It's going to be on the body. Number 15. Juniper DiMatteo Lepepe will be going behind. Passing the ball inside.
Alert Powers to...
It's Marshall again. She drives. She brings the shooting space call.
Ava Marshall is a really smart lacrosse player. I mean, I used to coach her in 7th grade, and she's always, like, asking good questions and...
Yeah, great.
Going to college games to learn about it.
Oh, nice.
And it pays off.
Nice little sidearm shot. Number 17, Ava Marshall ties it up with 8:05 remaining in the first half with a nice little sidearm shot. Low to the keeper.
Ava Marshall, that's her 32nd goal of the season, 65th of her career at Burr Burton Academy. Ava Marshall is going to St. Lawrence University. Go Saints. She was a rising star her sophomore year and junior year.
Looks like we're switching some things up in the draw about placement. You can put your right foot forward, left foot forward. You have to have one foot on that center line. Your sticks have to be parallel. They used to change that where you could bring the bottom up, down. Number 13, Liz Day coming up with that ball. Driving through, weaving through traffic. Got clipped from behind. Looks like they were on the body there.
She's taking a hash.
And she's just to the right of the hash. Who's behind her in there? Number 22, which is Riley Christie with the foul.
Now they also offer those 2 hashes.
Oh, with a shot and a nice save. Ball comes out.
Midfielder takes it, Julia Fillion. Runs past Tobin. Flanagan. Running past
That's Julia Fillion. Julia's got some wheels. Looks to go to her left side. Pulls it back out. A lot of pressure inside. Julia, go ahead.
Not a yellow flag. A slow flag. What is it called?
Oh, a slow whistle?
Yeah, slow whistle for a free shot.
They're going to put her on the center hash at the 8. I first met that young lady over at Capital Land when I used to coach there with her coach, Coach Blake. Drives in, looks and sneaks in, and she has the goal. Very nice.
Colonels take the lead, 5-4 at 6:47.
No, Bulldogs.
Oh my God, the Bulldogs. Sorry, Julian.
Just to let you know that neither of us have commentated a game except we're on the sidelines, so we're still learning. So if we make mistakes, bear with us. Being coaches, I've been coaching this game and the sport I love for 35 years. And I actually coach Jamie Blake, who is the head coach for Burr Burton.
You did a good job.
I don't know. She still doesn't listen to me. I want her to hear that on the replay. She's great. She's done a really nice job with this program. She's brought them some solid coaching, a lot of great strategies, a lot of great skill work. Ball is off.
Olivia Watanabe digging it out of the grass.
Comes up with it. Passes into the middle. They swing it again right.
Sweet. Number 6, Alaire Powers, bringing it down.
And she's going for gold. She swings hands, passes the ball.
Ball down.
We got a stick on it from a defender. Nice job. Being patient on swinging that stick in there. Oh, we have a pickoff.
Yeah.
From Julia Finian, and she scores. Julia Fillion. Number 9 with the goal.
We got a timeout from Brattleboro. Score is 6-4. Burr Burton Bulldogs.
So back to our original question, I guess. I've been coaching this lovely game. I learned at Castleton. I went to Castleton in Vermont, and I was a field hockey player in high school, field hockey, basketball, softball. Went to college, and they said, you play field hockey, you're playing lacrosse. So I learned how to play back in the day when our sticks had like a tennis racket. They were unbelievable. You couldn't even catch with them. But
1979, mine was wood.
Yeah, we had one when I first started the program. When I graduated, I got out and I went to Averill Park, and I started the lacrosse program there. They didn't have, the only 2 teams that had it were Emma Willard and Albany Academy.
Wow, spectacular.
Yeah. It was back in oh my gosh, I'll have to date myself here, 88, 89, 89.
Wow,
yeah.
That's terrific.
And I've coached every level.
An excellent team over in Averill Park, too.
Yes, they do. They've really grown. I remember when we'd sit in the room with all the coaches who were just starting up, and there was only a couple of coaches, and now there's 35 coaches in a room. It's amazing. Awesome how it's grown. Mm-hmm. I was the first Division I coach at University at Albany. I was there for 2 years as a Division II, and was there for a total of 6 years. Brought them into Division I, and Katie Rowan is there now. And if you know Katie Rowan, she played on the U.S. team, played at Syracuse. I coached her when she was about 5. Yeah, I coached her when she was about 5. And Kayla Trainer, I coached her at Empire State Games. She's at BC. She was All-American as well.
Going into the quarterfinals this weekend, right?
Yes, they had the game, and then they Syracuse almost beat them as well. They've had some trouble finishing, but they're a stacked team. They went to finals last year and lost to Morgan Hart, who I coached as well at Guilderland. She was on James Madison.
Oh, right.
So
they're out. But we have some BC girls some girls going to BC this year.
But I'm not sure. I don't think they're playing.
No, they're not. But
no.
Julian Fillion's going to BC.
Yep.
And Emma Putney's going to BC.
It's just nice to see this game, how it's grown and evolved in such a short time. And I know Vermont has grown as well. Just even in the last few years, just coaching club, I can see the growth in everybody. In our area, Lisa Miller, who used to be at Syracuse and then was at Harvard and left last year, she would come down and scout our area around the Albany area, and nobody else would be there. And now they're there all the time. So it's great. Lots of great athletes.
I coached at Brattleboro, and Dave Maselli coached at MAU. Now there's a trivia question for you.
Oh, boy. Resetting the draw here. We still have B&B, or BBA, I guess they call it. I'm surprised they let her have that. Okay. And the Colonels come up with it. That's Day coming up with that ball.
Playmaker Day, number 13.
She's got a nose for the ball. She's brought that ball down, I'm going to say 5 or 6 times. She looks to split through. Good defense by B&B. They check it out.
Nice.
Oh, missed the ground ball pickup. Well tried. It's a fight for the ball.
Still on the ground.
Still for a fight. Got a little trip. Unintentional. Romo with the ball. Looking to feed it around.
Back to Tobin Lottingham, captain of the Colonels.
What a great name, Tobin. I love it. She's looking to work her way in.
Mom coaches, I think, at Franklin Pierce.
No, she was the coach. She's not coaching there. I'm not sure whether she's coaching. I asked that question because I said, I know that name because one of my former students who her dad taught with me at Averill Park plays there now. And I thought that she was still coaching, and he said, nope, she's not coaching. But, nice Nice pass, shot, and a goal.
Down shot. Yeah, Maddie Rollins is an assistant coach over there. She was their star-like hockey player and lacrosse player at Brattleboro, at the Brattleboro Union High School. Super sweet girl.
5:01 left.
And Tobin's mother used to coach this team before the dad did.
Yes, I knew that. Burr Burton on top, still 6-5, 5:01 to go in the half. Pretty tight game. In girls lacrosse, you can score many goals in a short amount of time.
Yeah, a little like hockey.
Yeah, it can be really quick.
It's always tight, even if it's 3 goals apart. So we have Julia Fillion at the draw and Tobin Lonergan.
A lot of times this is about possession. It's a game of possession, and it all starts with the draw. Once somebody inside the circle has control of it, then everybody else can enter into the center.
But until there's possession, it's
correct. Colonel's ball, now everybody can move. She's coming down, working hard, pulls it back out.
It's a big possession for the Colonels.
Yeah. And she drives. That's Romo. Looks through traffic. Has a nice right lower corner shot. Ties up the ball game. 4:33 left on the clock. 6-6. You can tell when they're going. Their footwork just starts to go, and they're going, and you know it. She had a nicely played shot. She took a step outside on the right, went for the lower right-hand corner off the goal stick side of our goalie, who's been doing pretty well in there tonight. She's had some nice saves. Both goalies actually have.
That was a tough shot.
Yeah, just missed it.
Bounce shots are tough, I think. Hard to judge.
Bounce shots are the toughest.
We have Alea Powers at the draw for the Bulldogs.
Oh, nice grab.
Tobin Lonergan with the
nice
ball.
grab by Tobin. On the body. Gillian has to go behind.
Colonels take it behind the goal. Going to set up a play. Tobin looking for some cutters. Bring it around.
I like that she's using that outside hand. Turns inside on the body with a push. Number 4, which is Pat Node. She's a captain going to University of New England. Ball swings to the right side for the Bulldogs.
Alea Powers bringing it down.
She's got some wheels on her.
Yes, she's got some
smart.
Long legs.
Just waits. Passes the ball off.
Olivia Watanabe.
Oh!
4. So Powers to Watanabe.
And Watanabe, that's her second goal of the game.
83 for the year. 206 for her career.
It's so funny when you look at high school, when you do stats versus college, because I have to turn my brain off from college, you can't be running with that ball when it's unassisted.
Oh, right.
In high school, they do it. They give those stats up. Huh? They do, at least in our area, they do. But you know what? I think it works. I think it's important that an assist is just as important as that goal.
And worth the same.
It really is. And things happen off the ball that, you give credit out.
Got Day on the ball. Pass to 15. Juniper, DiMatteo with a cut.
Whoa.
Down. Ball down.
Too big of a swing there. Shorten up your swing. You really don't want to take, when you do take a check swing, you really don't want to bring it back and come forward. You want to just take a nice little slap check. I tell them no bigger than the shoulder blades, and mine are the biggest of the team, so they shouldn't be bigger than mine.
That's a good idea. I like that. You have to steal it.
The teacher in me just comes out and gives them little tips like that. Or I try to, at least. So we're at 7-6 still here, 2:39 on the clock. Colonel's looking to drive from the top.
Olivia Romo with the ball.
Romo's looking to go. She goes left, comes back out. Good defense from Burr Burton. Working that ball around again. They're looking for
cutting.
They're looking for Tobin off that crease, coming around.
Get the playmaker day with
Is she
the ball.
a natural lefty? She's been playing a lot lefty. Looks like she's... Oh, ball is inside. Almost with the grab for...
Turnover. Colonels cannot hold that ball. We got Julie Billion tearing down the field.
And a pass inside
To Ava.
to Ava Marshall. Looks to pass and pass again. Nice passing pattern.
Wow, that was some ball movement.
That was almost a double assist, I would say. Who scored that?
England. Audrey England. That looks like something you'd see on Memorial Day weekend.
We got 1:50 left in the half. 8-6. Burr Burton goes up by 2. Still plenty of time left. I've seen plenty of game that it has changed where somebody could be down 4 goals and come ahead by halftime. It's
yes.
very simple to do, depending upon how quickly you move the ball and how quick you can get that ball down the field.
Save Powers. Tobin Lonergan at the draw. 1:50 left in the half.
Somebody moved. Looks like Lonergan moved.
You're not allowed to move after they say set. So if you move, it's a turnover. And that's why White gets the ball. Olivia Watanabe bringing it down.
She's coming through traffic. Nice little slap check there. Oh, she comes back with it. And she takes a shot, misses it. Boy, she's feisty.
Oh, yes.
I love her. Olivia Watanabe. She's feisty, man. She came right back up with that ball. Sorry. They're going to take their time and look for a good opportunity. It's like we're all even. We're playing man-to-man, but we are pressuring behind the cage. Driving. Looks to dump it in. Turns the corner. Shoots. Goal! Number 9. No, that was number 9, Julia.
Oh, Julia.
That would be her second goal of the game. I believe it was number 9. She turned the corner. We'll double check the stats from the table when we get back down there. It goes so fast sometimes.
It does. Both have the same body type, too. And ponytail.
And you got to look who jumps up.
Yeah.
104 left.
Well, you know, in college they drop the stick and then you know who made the score.
Well, they're going to start making the high school do that pretty soon as well, I believe.
Want to check the pockets to make sure that the stick is legal. And you can make that call. Coaches make that call at this level too, but you don't drop the stick.
Ball's up. Oh, nice grab by Lonergan.
Tobin's going by like one name with me, like Cher.
Oh, big swing.
Goes in.
Big swing.
She's aggressive.
Oh, nice cut inside. Nice try.
Ball's on the floor. Picked up by the Colonels. Molly Patino bringing it behind.
We got plenty of time. 35 of them left on the clock. They're going to probably look to drive from the top possibly or look inside for a little dump. Draw and dump. Looks inside. Shot.
Nice save.
Nice save.
Bulldog goalkeeper. They cannot reel it in. Whoa. So the Colonels have it.
We got 10.
Patino behind. We got 5 seconds left.
5.
Out today.
Looking inside.
Blocked by what?
And we're halftime.
Sydney Goldfarb. All right. Halftime. Senior night. 9-6. Bulldogs. Well, we got a game here. Even though it's 9-6, 3 goals is, well, a lot. but we'll revamp, see what the Colonels come up with, see what the Bulldogs come with up in the second half.
Yeah, three goals is not a big deal as far as lacrosse goes. It can be scored really quickly. It looks like we're doing a 7-minute halftime. Plenty of game left.
I see the underclassmen for both teams are really stepping it up. I know that the Colonels have a majority of their players are underclassmen, but Alaire Powers and Audrey Edlund really bringing it for the Bulldogs.
Let's look at scores for Brattleboro. Romo has 2. Day has 2. And Sophia Mikianyets, I believe I said that correct. I wrote it down beforehand. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, and number 4, Molly Patnode with 1. That brings us to 6 for Brattleboro. For Burr Burton, looks to me that number 12, Olivia Watanabe, thank you, has 2. Number 23, Sydney Goldfarb, has 1. Number 8, Stella Turner, has 1. Number 17, Ava Marshall, has 1. Number 9, Julia Fillion, has 2. I believe I covered. Brianne Main has 1 as well. I have 3 saves for each goalie.
Wow, 6 scorers from the Bulldogs. That's awesome.
And a lot of movement. What I like is the movement down the field of the passing game. You can run it, you can pass it, whatever works for your team, and making sure that you have ball handlers. Yeah. As we work through this, I'm sure each coach is talking to them about what adjustments they need to make in their own game in order to rise to the next level they need to be. What would you think they'd be saying?
Well, I think the Bulldogs need to watch Day. She's a playmaker, number 3. She's bringing the ball down. Another, running the field down and then setting it up. And you never know what she's going to do. She's scored. She goes in. She comes out. She's very tricky. She's got some really good stick skills. And they're always looking for Lonigan inside, too. So those are the 2 people. You have to put 2 tall Bulldogs on them because both girls look
right.
Like they got some
and send a slide double because they're definite threats. They're nice little players. They can move, they can pass, they can catch, and they have a nose for the goal.
And also Olivia Romo, she has a couple of goals.
We'll have to check stats coming from the field about shots in general, but they've had several wide shots also. Brattleboro has. So I'm going to say we're probably about even with the regular shots. Let's talk about the
Colonels.
BBA.
The Colonels are going to have to look out for quite a few number of the Bulldogs. I mean, again, there are 6 people who have scored for the Burr Burton Academy, so you never know where it's coming from. And as you said, their passing is amazing, so they're just zipping it down the field and turning that defense as they go down. I think they have to pull it out a little bit more sometimes, as you say, be patient, and that will help the Bulldogs too.
Lots of different options for what's going on. I think the officiating is pretty good tonight. It's fair, it's even, and they're doing a really good job at finding off-ball stuff as well. They picked up that pick at the top. It's one thing that I always look for.
Excellent,
Picks drive me crazy when people don't set them correctly.
And get a little hip check in there and you get it.
Yeah. But they did a nice job off ball as well, and they're working really well together because sometimes you'll see officials they won't call something if they're not down right at the 8.
Yes.
They're working well together, and I think that's really smart.
Keeps the game safe, keeps it even, and that's what we like.
Absolutely. So I'm pretty excited about being here tonight. It's really a beautiful night. I traveled over here. I live in Lake George and did a little shopping in Manchester before I got here.
Oh, that's what I'm
Well, yes,
Manchester.
I know. Gotta love
That
the Vineyard
and,
Vines.
Ben and Jerry's.
Oh, yeah. Not a big ice cream fan, but But it's nice to see lacrosse anytime. I like to travel and see a lot of my former players play in college, or go see them. Young lady on PBA, Tatum Sands, played for me this summer.
Oh, terrific.
She's a great, she's a great little player, and I just love her. It's just, had a little chit chat with her before the game about just being confident and going playing her game, waiting for her to step it up. And usually,
terrific young lady. Her brother plays at Colby College in Maine.
Yes, I knew that.
And her dad played. Her grandfather played at Syracuse.
Yes, that's correct. I believe she told me that, and her mom told me that this summer. But what a nice family they are, and they had originally been up in Rutland, correct, and then they moved.
I don't remember. I feel like I've seen Tatum since she was a little girl.
Doing really well.
Yeah, she's terrific. They're a very nice family, very enthusiastic about lacrosse, and grandfather was president of the youth lacrosse program here at Equinox Lacrosse for years and years and years. And every time I go to a lacrosse game in this neck of the woods, he's there. And it's nice to see. And also Tatum's brother plays. I think he's a junior for the boys team, and he is dangerous behind, around the goal cage for sure.
Great. Sun's starting to go down, a little chillier, but it's not too bad here. We're still getting some remnants of lights, and the lights are on here. We're looking forward to a strong second half. I think it's going to be a tight one right to the last buzzer.
Absolutely, and we have two smart coaches here, so that they're going to make adjustments, and we'll see what goes on.
Senior night senior night's always tricky because they're all hyped up as seniors, but then they have to learn to bring it back down and play with confidence and do what they need to do. And I'm sure that the Colonels would love nothing better than to pick these guys off on senior night.
Absolutely, home field advantage, and
it's what you dream of.
And as I said earlier, they're both probably fighting for the Marble League championship, and then also home field advantage in the playoffs.
Now in Vermont, there's divisions, correct, of teams. It's Division 1, Division 2. Do they have a 3 and a 4?
I believe there's only 2 for the women.
Just 2?
I believe there's only 2. So, and both teams are in Division 1. It goes by student population.
Yes.
So BBA for a number of years was in Division 2 because they were under 150 students, but now the student population has grown, and they also dominated that Division 2. So they moved to Division 1, and they're doing terrific. Like last year, they were in the finals. I believe the year before they were in the semifinals. So they're bringing it, the Bulldogs.
And they go to a state championship here. They don't even have a sectional round like we do in New York. They go right to a state championship format. Yeah, that's crazy, but awesome. But interesting. In New York, we do A, B, C, D, and that also has to do with the number of population of sophomore, junior, and seniors is how they do it.
Oh,
in New York. Yeah, they don't count freshmen unless they change it again. They've changed it a couple times.
And there's the draw. Ball's on the ground.
Oh,
empty.
Yep. Oh, and a trip. They called that. Missed the empty. They weren't in a position to see that, probably. Oh, going the other way.
Okay, here we go. Day with the ball, number 13.
Colonel's coming down. She's looking inside. Everybody's filling in. Good call on the ball.
They have powers on this tall number 13. Smart move by the coach.
I think Day's going to do really well. When she goes to AIC, in the beginning when I was at Albany, I believe it's a Division 2 school. Pass inside, and a nice save by the goalie for Burr Burton.
Pierce, making the clear. Beautiful clear to number 2. Fiona McMahon.
They're looking at pinch her on the sideline.
Beautiful pick. Number 3. Just bringing it back to X.
Passes inside. Ball's on the ground.
Still on the ground, picked up by Hannah Dorcas. We got a penalty on Colonel's number 3. Hannah Dorcas goes to the far hash. Brings it around.
Now, when you're up by 3 goals, you need to be patient and keep working your offense, but you don't need to be sitting back either, because sometimes you can swing the momentum of a game. So
here comes Olivia, team captain.
Pushing through. Oh, nice save by that goalie.
Colonel goalie.
There's that's Tatum Sands. She had 2 on her. And I know that because Tatum was we were just talking about. I can tell by the way she moves. That's so funny.
Terrific young lady.
She really is a nice kid. So she's got options to her left and her right. She's looking. She's going to go back behind.
Julie and Fillion coming around.
Nice idea. That goalie, I believe she just picked that off that pass.
She needs to take a couple more steps if that was a shot.
Ball is out. Coming behind the cage, the Colonels are up with the ball. Looking to feed it up the right-hand side. That's pressure from behind. Nice back check. In girls lacrosse, you can check the stick behind them, but you may not wrap around the front of the body and check them. That would be an illegal back check. Oh, with a pass inside. Pass and a shot. Went wide.
Olivia Watanabe picking that one up.
It's a great check. I believe that was Julia Fillion, was it not? That was a great back check.
Well, Colonels are offside.
You may only have 7 players from each team in the 30-yard line within their goal space from both teams. We had 1 offside, so they placed that player back, and it still retains with the Bulldogs. Works the ball from behind. She comes through, crease rolls, looks to shoot. Thank you.
Smart.
Oh, little rocker step. Throws the underhand shot. Misses. Looking to attack from the top again.
Still in possession. Pulls it out.
Patience
is a virtue.
We're going for an isolation at the top. And a shot. And a goal from number 5.
Audrey Englund. Audrey will be playing for the Bulldogs next year. She's only in 11th grade. That was terrific. What do you say about patience? And then she went in there hard. And to move.
And what I always look for is there was a young lady, I didn't see her number, who came around the crease on the right-hand side and cleared her defender through. So it could have been a shooting space call if she didn't hit there yet. But she was moving and opening an outlet for her players. So even though that young lady scored, I would be thanking that other young lady for clearing that position for me.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. It's like the assist, sort of.
So again, we have Tobin Lonigan at center with Julia Fillion taking the draw. Score is 10-6 Bulldogs. 20-59.
Ball is up.
Julia Fillion had it momentarily. Picked up by Day.
Day comes down the middle, looking to drive. Tucks that stick to her left. Pulls it back out. High pressure out on the 12 on Day. Looks to feed in with a nice look to Romo, I believe. Comes back around. Romo looks. Back to Day. Day looks inside. Feeds inside to Tobin. She gets doubled and tripled. Takes a shot and scores.
That was a nice goal by Tobin. 10-7.
She's made that movement several times, and she does a nice presenting, flashing to the ball. Nice big stick. She is so tall. Turns the corner and puts it home. Nicely done.
You know, she hides the ball too, so the goalie doesn't know where it is. That's a hard thing to do.
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll take the draw again. Tobin Lonigan for the Colonels. Julian Fillion for the Bulldogs.
We're at 10-7, 20-20 left on the clock.
Ball's up. And the ball's down, but the Bulldogs have it. Audrey England picking up that ball.
Audrey switching hands there. Pulls it back out. Feeds from behind. Looks.
Ava Marshall pulls it out. Smart. Drew Fillion, number 9. Moving around, challenging.
Got some nice movement from behind the cage and around. A lot of movement there.
Go! Go!
Looking to feed it from behind.
Hannah Dorkin with the ball, number 3.
Up, she rolls inside. Shot.
Just wide. There's a fight for the ground ball, and the Colonels
come up with it. Number 4, Molly Patno comes up with that ball. Going through traffic. She's getting a lot of pressure on the body. Tatum Sands is going to go behind.
Sometimes that's a good play. You don't want them to take off down the field, so it's like in basketball, it can be a good foul.
Sure. Oh, a lot of pressure again. Backing it up.
Ball down. And the Colonels have it.
Oh, the Bulldogs came back up. There's a push, shot, save.
Saved by the goalie.
Shot by number 12, Olivia Watanabe.
Ball down, ball down. And the Colonels scoop it up.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah, good pressure by the Bulldogs.
Yeah. They're swinging the ball.
From the goalkeeper to get it down the field.
Brattleboro's number 11, Aaliyah Petrie, who is going to Sacred Heart next year. No, I'm sorry. She's a junior. Correct, in the wrong person. Really nice goalie.
1-2. Oh, ball goes wide. Shot and ball goes wide. There's a fight for the ground ball. Picked up by the Bulldogs.
She's going to get some space from the defender who hit her. 4 meters. Everybody 4 meters away.
Senior with the ball.
Everybody 4 meters away. Now, do you use your keeper for this? I do. Would you use it?
It looks like they are, yeah.
Yeah. And you have a little bit of time, and we got an outlet clear. It's a beautiful clear. Beautiful clear up to the right side.
Gotta watch that sideline.
It's Fiona. Weaving through traffic. Takes the shot.
From one goal cage to the next. Number 2, Fiona McMahon, unassisted. Bulldogs 11, Colonel 7.
She came off that clear, beautiful clear by our goalie, cleared it out to just about the 30 and ran it down, weaved through traffic to their south.
Nice wheels, McMahon.
We're going to set up here. Again, it's really been a lot of times particular drawers will move it in certain positions, but it's really been sort of all over the place. It's a lot straight up, but it's still not in the same space at all times.
I agree. I always tell the kids, look where it's going after the draw.
Yeah,
and
it's a
then
cover.
Put your teammate there. Girls with the ball.
Day has it.
Day the playmaker for the Colonels.
Looking to balance out, give her some space. We're going to slow it down and look for an opportunity.
Captain Tobin Monaghan with the ball. Again, looking for the cutters. Nothing there. She's going to goal.
She's going. Takes a shot off the goalie. Nice save.
Nice ground ball pickup. Day's going to set this up again.
Looks like we're going to go an ISO here.
Gotta watch Day. She can go.
Oh, looks to jump in. Oh, good movement. Nice little back check. Nicely done. That was great movement by Romo coming through the middle. Just hung her stick a bit.
Captain Tobin with the ball.
She's looking to come around. She's got 2 on her. They sent 2, so somebody's open. Pops the ball off to Day, looks inside. Day can't find her way, takes a shot. Nice save by the goalie. She's in trouble. She's out of the cage, looks to the outlet feed, and Colonel's come back with it. Ball popped out of her stick. She had to come. The goalie had to come out for it.
It's always a tricky position to be, especially when you're right in front of you.
Cassie Pierce, the goalie for BBA, has had a nice save on that, and then just got a little bit of outside that circle and got in some trouble. Day looking to drive, slide and dump. Oh, she almost picked that pass off. Watch the head.
Ball down.
Goalie ball. Ball is out.
It's number 6, Audrey Engelman. Wheels coming down midfield.
And she got a nice, hard, tight cradle.
Leaving those purple shirts behind her.
Force that pass a little bit. Oh, looking to crease roll. Oh, nice shot.
Ava Marshall to Audrey Engelman. Bulldogs 12, Colonels 7.
Who scored that goal?
Audrey Engelman.
Number 5, correct? That's her second of the half. That's her second of the half.
I mix up Audrey Engelman with the power squirrel sometimes because, again, blonde ponytail.
We're 15:05, 12-7. BBA ahead at this point, second half. Setting up the draw again. Both teams playing well. Just got to finish burying that ball in the net. Seems like we have a little momentum going from BBA's way, but it can turn around in a blink of an eye.
Oh, Colonel Ball. Nope. Still on the ground. Julia Fillion, pick it up. And setting it up for the Bulldogs.
Oh, nice grab. Oh.
Right. Olivia Watanabe.
And nice save.
Brattleboro goalie, number 11.
That's her third save of the half.
That was a nice save.
I have a total of 6 right now. She moved well into that.
Watanabe's like the lead scorer, so she's dangerous in there.
Those are draw controls. We're good. Looking for a
ball outside the cage.
Oh, they're putting it outside. Girl's going to be behind. Must have been a major fall. Swinging it over to the goalie. Looking to clear it left.
That's anyone's ball.
Ball's away. Oh.
Still on the ground.
And if I say a field hockey game breaks out. It's going to be a Colonel's ball. Big. She brings it up the left side, weaving through traffic. She's drawing a double. It was a great check right there by Philly. Great check. Another back check from her. She had one earlier.
Julia Fillion with the back check.
Excellent back check. Smart, controlled. It's how you teach them to check correctly, and that was well done.
Because you're not expecting it if you're running down the field as an attacker or midfielder.
No, so great defensive position on the other person setting her up for that double and not going for that swing. That's what you have a lot of times. People both want to swing, and then that person scoots through. A lot of good patience on that defensive move.
We got the Bulldogs setting it up, looking for some opportunity. Sands, number 7.
No. Yep.
Tatum Sands called for the charge. Goes behind. Colonel Ball.
They had good defensive positioning, and she bounced off of them. She tried to push her way through 2. Looking to swing the ball around. Oh, nice try from Fillion, I believe that was again. Oh, and we have an interception again. Goalie threw it away.
That's on the body.
Passes in. Oh, that's going to be a goalie save.
Spectacular save by the Brattleboro goalie.
Smart, very smart.
Good clear. Got a double. Colonel down.
Now, Petrie, number 11, the goalie for the Colonels, she's an excellent goalie. She's a
doing
junior.
A great job.
She's a junior. She reads that ball well. She knows where to be, and she gets there. And she's not afraid. Love it.
I know. The Colonels are going to be happy to have her back next year.
Nice cuts.
Playing behind, good defense by the Bulldogs.
Turns for home. Takes a shot. We got a whistle. They're put
Good position for the Colonels.
Mickey Yanyats. That's Sophia Mickey Yanyats.
Sophia on the
Say that name
dash.
3 times fast. Love it.
Very distinctive.
She said it for me before the game so I can remember how to say it.
Nice defense by the Bulldogs. Had to pull back with that ball.
She's got a
Now we
double.
have Captain for the Bulldogs, the ball, bringing it behind.
Somebody's free because they're sending doubles. Knocked down.
The Colonel's captain, got Olivia Watanabe.
Oh, nice little over the stick pass. Nice connection up the field.
And darken the ball down. David Marshall picks up the ball, starts to settle.
We're still at 12-7, 10-13 remaining in the second half. Nice defense.
David Marshall with the ball, looking to drive. Shot low, but saved by the Colonels goalie.
Save. That's her 5th save of this half. She's having a heck of a game. We got a whistle.
White ball. Oh, no, purple ball. Sorry, Colonel ball.
Colonial's ball. I believe it was a push. Or some sort of contact. Day comes up.
Julie Fillion right on her. There was a ball looking to set up again.
Still looking to balance that team out. Good talk from defense. Some nice cutters coming down from low. They're really sticking pretty tightly, looking to set a screen in there for looking to pass inside all the time for Tobin Lonergan. She's a lefty. Oh, pushing through. Nice try. Romo likes to carry that ball down lefty. Pulled it out. Smart move. Looking to find her way in. Drives left. Draws the double. Comes back out.
Lonergan's in there tight.
Romo looking to go again. She's quick. Nice dump. Shooting space. Shooting space is when you are squarely in the path of the ball. When somebody has the ball going to cage and you possibly could get hurt, it's a safety call. So if they release a shot and hit you, that would be a dangerous shot, but it would be a scary thing too because you could really get hurt. Shooting space is one of the hardest things to explain to people who don't watch the game.
Objective. Sometimes.
If you were to take a rope and put it at the sides of the cage out to the crease and bring it to a straight line up to the ball in the pocket of the stick, you would have the imaginary shooting space that people are in. Dave throwing it and
goes between a bunch of people up in that.
Dave with a diving shot. That's Day's 3rd goal of the night.
Hat-trick for Day. Smart player. That's the 8th goal for the Brattleboro Colonels.
I'm going to venture to say that she's a soccer player from the way that she just turned that quarter and used that body to get through. Smart. She's a nice player.
So we're going to go to the center for another draw.
Excuse me. We're 12-8, 7:41 left in the game, second half. We're at Applejack Stadium in Manchester, Vermont. Really lovely night. Lots of good fans here.
Competition against the Brattleboro Colonels and the Burr Burton Bulldogs. Draws up.
Nice grab.
Grab again. Brings it down. Do a Philly tight on her. And the Bulldogs set up on defense. Flanagan brings it to X. Fiona McMahon on her.
Number 2, Romo wide open, cuts to the center with a nice fake and a dodge. Nice pass, nice look.
9th goal for the Brattleboro Colonels. It is 12-9 Bulldogs.
Well, they're using smart move. If Coach had called that, I'm sure he did, because they're sending doubles to Tobin Lonigan, and when they do that, they leave somebody free. So she just sat at the top and just waited a second, and then she hustled in, made a dodge around a defender, and made a nice shot and score.
Colonels are coming back.
Well, it's about, we're going to have a timeout.
Timeout Bulldogs. Momentum swinging a little bit to the Brattleboro team. I think that's a good timeout for the Bulldogs.
When do you use both your timeouts during the game?
I use them in a situation like this because I don't want the momentum going to my competitors. It depends. It depends on the team, the coach that I'm coaching, and the temperature. If it's hot, I'm going to take them both.
Yeah. Well, a lot of times too, they agree to also take that. Both coaches say we need a timeout for water as well. But it's just so interesting. Everybody has a little different opinion. Some people never use their timeouts. Some use them all the time quickly. It used to be that you could only take one timeout per half.
Right. And that switched a couple of years ago. So you get 2, and you can take them whenever you want, so long as you have possession or it's after a goal.
Correct. I haven't seen a lot of the restarts tonight as quickly. I saw a couple, but I would be jumping on that if I was one of these players and being like, "Oh, you're not paying attention, go." That's when you get that first step, second step.
Mm-hmm. And I think since it's such a new rule, I don't think the girls are always thinking about it. They're waiting for that whistle, and they still blow the whistles in the critical scoring area. So again, it's a great improvement of the game for sure. I'm glad that they're doing it. And but you got to get used to it. And when you've been playing for 8 years with a whistle, you just forget.
It's hard. You're trained to stop at the whistle all the time. Mm-hmm. I still stop at it. It's crazy. We have 7:16 left in this second half. 12-9. Bulldogs are ahead. But the Colonels are surging forward, aggressively playing smart ball.
A lot of the last 3 goals, right?
Scoring this half, there's been 3 scores for Brattleboro and 3 for Burr Burton. So we're even so far in this first half.
Here goes the draw. Lonigan against Fillion.
Ball is loose.
Olivia Watanabe, captain of the
Bulldogs
picks up that ground ball. Over to Hannah Dorkin. Junior for the Bulldogs. Up to England. Number 5. Setting up something behind, bringing it to X.
Turns the corner, looks, shoots. Number 5. Audrey Anglum.
Another goal.
Did you used to coach her at some point?
I did. So that's how I know.
That's how you know. She scored she scored 3 this half. She's on fire.
All right, we got a hat trick for England. Very nice.
She likes to come and turn hard around that crease and turns, looks, and fires. Smart. She's quick too. Got quick feet. Mm-hmm. Getting some direction from Coach Jamie Blake. Here's what you're going to do.
Put her back in, Coach.
Given some directions from her to bring back into her team.
13-9. Burr Burton Academy Bulldogs lead 13-9.
It's really been a lot of fun working with you tonight. I've enjoyed this. It's fun.
As well, thank you. I don't have to do this for the Marble Valley League next season.
Pushing through, drives, dumps the ball. Good defensive play by number 14 from the Colonels, but I think we had a push off of when number 6, who is Alaire Powers, drove. I believe she took a late hit after she released the ball. She's going to be on the 8, taking a free position on 8-meter. Nice save by the goalie. That's her 6th save of the second half, and she has a total of 9, if my scores are accurate, or my numbers. Looking to pass inside. Sands drops the ball, still retains it. We're going to have a card on that because I believe when the defender swung, she hit her goggles, and that's an automatic card because that's a safety violation. That's on number 5, which is Lucy Spila.
She'll come off for 2 minutes.
That's a yellow card at
5:41.
5:41. That's the second yellow card of the game. Both cards are coming from Brattleboro. In girls lacrosse, if you get 2 cards within one game, you have to come out of the game.
Talk about patience for Olivia Watanabe. Scooting in there, waiting, and then just shoots.
That's Watanabe's 3rd of the game.
Hat trick.
2 in the first half, 1 in the second.
14th goal for the Bulldogs. Score is 14-9. Burr Burton.
Still a lot of time left.
Yes.
I was once down in a game by 3 goals in the last minute in the game, and we scored 4.
Wow.
And won the game against a team we had never beaten before.
Well, the Bulls are going to have to do 6 here. So they did a stick check on Olivia Watanabe's stick, and you're allowed to do that. Coaches call it just to make sure.
And the stick is legal.
The stick is legal, so that goal remains on the scoreboard and in the books. And we're going for another draw.
In girls lacrosse, you can't have as large of a pocket as you do in men's lacrosse or boys lacrosse. You have to be able to see the ball above the sidewall. There's a bigger pocket in the men's stick. We got a ground ball.
Colonel pickup. Ava Marshall with the pickup. To Audrey Englund. To Olivia Watanabe. And we got a shooting space call.
It was a nice stick from...
a nice ball movement there for the Bulldogs.
And it was a nice defensive move by number 25, Lauren Sargent. She got a piece of that ball. It's unfortunate there was a shooting space violation, but she had her stick in the correct position. I always like to give the defenders the plus. I was a defender. Did you play?
I did indeed. Yes, I was a midi.
You were midi?
Mm-hmm. Or as they...
That was Tatum Sands.
Used to call it third home.
Third home, yes. That was Tatum Sands with the goal. Looking to go bottom right. We're at 15-9 now, 4:54 in the second half. Tough when you're playing man down when you have a card like that on the field. It was an unintentional card. You're trying to play and make contact with the person, then you get a card. Mm-hmm. Anytime it's a safety violation, it's a automatic yellow card. Tough because, people aren't meaning to hit people, and you certainly don't want to see that happen.
Right, but you also want it to be safe.
Yes.
So.
Ooh.
That
was nicely done. Day came flying through with that ball. She wants it. She's going for it.
Putting the curls on her shoulders, on her stick. She brings it to X. Still playing man up.
So at this point, they could send a double to the ball, actually. Ball is in, looks, shoots.
Save.
Nice save by the goalie. Ball is out, comes to Sands. That's BBA's third save of the game. Ball's on the ground, scoops it back up. Moves it outside. We're 4:06.
Carry into England.
What's the longest stall you've ever done?
Oh boy, I remember stalling with Mill River because we were tied, and I just told the girls, hold on to that ball for the last 2 minutes, because if you shoot and it goes to them, you never know what's going to happen. They can score, they can tie it up. So just said, hold it 2 minutes in the second half.
They're looking to place in a shot clock like they're doing in college, and that'll come to us at some point. Oh, a little swipe check from behind on the 30. If you get close enough to the 30, you can check from there. You just can't cross over with your body.
So penalty is released.
Sending a double to the ball.
We're all even. Yeah, I would like to see them bring that shot clock into the high school.
Well, what you want to do is stay away. Yep, she was hanging her stick. She got a nice back check.
Ball down.
Comes back up with it. Going the other way. Sands lose the ball. It's going to be Colonel's ball. Driving up the right side. 3 minutes to go. 15-9. Second half. Applejack Field in Manchester. And here goes Day. She's pouring it on because she wants it.
She's going right to goal.
Oh.
And she gets it.
That's her second of the half, and that's her fourth of the game. She got nice wheels, comes down, pulls that stick in, and fires away.
10th goal for the Colonels.
Gotta love a player like that who just wants it, give me the ball, and get out of my way.
Absolutely.
Coming up, 2:48, 5-goal differential. It's 15-10. I'm not sure what's going on. There seems to be a little... There's a question from the BBA coach, Jamie Blake, questioning the official. Clarification on the field. Another clarification. We got a 5-goal game here, 2:48. Things change a little bit in the 2 minutes. Once we get to 2 minutes, we can talk about what happens in the last 2 minutes of the game. Tends to be a little bit longer because things stop more in the last 2 minutes of the game.
Colonels need this draw. They're going to come ahead. And
nice little swipe check.
Number 2, Patno with the pickup.
Romo.
Oh, excuse me,
Romo with the ball. I know.
Wonder if she's related to the quarterback.
Could be.
He's a commentator.
Here, Day's going again. She weaves through traffic. She's got some nice movement. She tucks that stick in nicely.
Mm-hmm.
She's a nice little player.
Special.
Quick, weaves through.
She's got some height. She's on my far hash.
She should be driving, cutting off this right defender, and then swinging away. There she goes.
There she goes. She's had the last 2 or 3 goals for the Colonels.
She's had the last 2 goals, and they've had total of 5 in the second half. She's had 3 of the 5. We're at 15-11. Plenty of time left on the clock at 2:05. You know, when you have somebody step up like she is, that's a game changer. And she wants that ball. She goes and gets it. I like it. Her coach is going to be happy with her next year.
Absolutely.
At AIC, I think she'll do well there. Draw control is critical right now. Kind of in these moments, it's who wants it more right now. Who's going to gut it out, hustle just that much harder for the ball.
Fight in the midfield for it.
Being smart in what you do, not panicking in what you do. Plenty of time left. Ball is up.
Ball draw. Ball down. Pick up Colonels. Day's got it again. She wants it.
Here comes Day.
Here she comes. They got to know that
she's looking. They're looking back. Oh, goalie save. That was in her. Oh, it rolled off into her throat. It rolled. A little timeout from the official. The goalie got hit in the chin protector, which could be a dangerous shot. But she's probably explaining whether or not it rolled up or what happened. Just a goalie ball anyways. She's going behind. She's calling a dangerous shot because it hit the goalie in the... Anytime you hit the goalie in the head up, it's a dangerous shot. You go behind the cage. That's again, it's a safety violation. Goalie has 10 seconds to clear.
Here she goes.
Ball is loose.
Picked up by 2. To captain.
We're at 1:30.
Girls are going to take their time here. Run down that clock.
They're going to send a double, possibly. There's one coming. There's one coming. Uh-oh, turnover. Turnover going the other way. 1:15 to go. 4-goal differential. BBA on top.
Ball down.
Ball's on the ground again.
And there's a fight up.
Oh, BBA comes up with that ball.
Off that sideline.
That was number 12, Olivia Watanabe, who came up with a great play. I got her name right.
Yes.
What a great name.
Mm-hmm. You got a foul on the Colonels. Go behind. They're just going to bring it to
They're going to send a lot of pressure. This is when you just take your time and you move the ball. Catch that ball.
Captain, can the Colonels have
Got
it?
a little,
Ball's out again.
Nicely done.
Sloppy,
Oh, nicely
sloppy
done.
Joe.
That was Julia Fillion
Retains the
with the ball.
We got 40 seconds left on the clock.
Now here's where you get your most confident players touching the ball. So that they can control the ball, they can move the ball, nice defense, and not get themselves in trouble. Got to push off the ball. She goes 4 behind. That's Lauren Sargent. We got 27.3 left.
Carrying Campbell with the ball.
Looking for the... Looking for the back check again. Missed it. Nice defensive play by Tobin. She turned the ball over.
The Hail Mary it down there.
We've got 10 seconds left. Coming back, White comes up with it.
Marshall with the ball, ground ball.
Oh, nice defensive play. Going through traffic. And that's the ball game.
Bulldogs, 15-11. That was a good comeback there by the Colonels for a little while. They put the team on their shoulders and coming up with those 3 goals. Not enough for the Colonels tonight.
5 scored in the second half by Brattleboro. 6 scored in the second half by BBA. Great contest both ways.
Tight game. Good ball movement.
I'd like to see these teams. They have a possibility of playing each other in the future as well, correct?
Yes, they do. I mean, I know the Bulldogs have 3 or 4 games left, as you said. I'm sorry, the Colonels have 3 or 4 games left. I think the Bulldogs only have 1, and then they go into playoff mode. So, and, you know, here in Vermont, if you have the better winning percentage, you get home field advantage. So,
okay.
I believe Jamie Blake has always had home field advantage. Maybe at the semifinals last year, we had to go to Middlebury.
Okay. So it's a possibility that this could happen again, and I can tell you this just from watching what's happened tonight. It could have gone either way, to be honest with you. That swing was not a big swing, and a couple more connections from the Colonels, and that could have gone a different way for Coach Blake. But I don't
think the senior Bulldogs going to let that happen, though.
No, I don't think so either. I think they played hard. They played tough. And, you know, they started losing a little bit of momentum when the Colonels started surging forward, and they just kicked it up again. And you like to see that in a game when it's heading into postseason play for them, which is in the near future.
Both goalies did a terrific job. Here's for the Bulldogs. And the Brattleboro Colonel goalie.
That would be Petrie. Number 11. She's
Really strong goalie.
She's excellent.
We're lucky to have her.
Would love to have her.
Moves the ball well, knows where to be at that moment, like you said earlier, and good clears, playing offense when, as soon as she gets saves that ball, and
I have 8 for her. For the Brattleboro goalie, 6 in the second. Oh, I'm sorry, 9. 6 in the second half. She really stepped up and made a huge difference on that score differential. You just got to put a couple more back in the net.
Well, terrific final score, 15-11. And we're going to call it a night here at Applejack Field.
We are. Thank you so much for letting me work with you.
Thank you to GNAT. GNAT, terrific. Mary Lou Busberg, pleasure working with you here.
Pleasure working with you as well. This was so much fun. I'd love to do it again in the future.
Absolutely.
I've only announced before. It was my first commentation. It was kind of fun.
It was fun.
Once we got going, we were a little rusty in the beginning, but we don't know everybody, so we did okay. I'm kind of excited. I'm just hoping none of my friends.
Vermont Lacrosse, and thanks for coming down over the mountain for Taconics, and we'll see you in playoffs.
Okay, have a great night.
That was